Hello friends, I just thought I'd shoot a follow-up video about the Stihl MS180 BC variant. I've had it for about a year now, and it's been fantastic. Really enjoyed the saw. I did have a minor problem last week cutting down a little tree, and it had to do with the chain tensioning system, and I was like, well, I don't know what's going on, so I thought I'd show you what's going on with that and how I fixed it in case you're having the same problem. This wheel was very hard to turn. The way this works is, like, chain's pretty tight right now. You loosen this screw a turn or so, and then this turn it forward, tightens it, turn it back, loosens it. I'm just going to turn it like a little bit, and now you can see the chain's really loose, and if you turn the little wheel, it tightens up. And then you just tighten up your little dial here, and away you go. That's how you tighten the chain. That's one of the B or the C variant. I don't know which one. The other one's the easy start system. So I thought I'd show you what happened, what went wrong. So all I've done today is I've cleaned this saw up with a chip brush and piece of bamboo skewer to get the gunk out. So I take that cover off, and this is the mechanism that actually controls the chain tensioning. And if you're like me, you may not have torn this thing apart when you first got it and looked at it. I did look at it, and that's about it. I didn't pay attention to it. So the way this works is this round knob is on actually moves the whole bar forward and backward as you turn it, and that's what makes the chain get loose or get tight, is the bar moving forward and back. I'm going to loosen it all the way up and show you what happened. So, get this thing off. Alright, so what happened is this mechanism, this roller mechanism, had come off the bar. This thing actually attaches, and it attaches on the back with a single screw that goes through one of these two holes and into one of these two ears, whichever way you've got it, and it screws in. And the way it works is that head of that screw rides in this groove right here, that little metal line groove. It rides in there. The post goes through here, and when it lines up, that's what lets it slide forward and back. And what happened was the screw just came out, and so the whole mechanism was flopping off. Obviously, if it's flopping off, the little rolly wheel, which turns in here and grabs the top of that ring, won't do its job, and that's what happened. So I'm gonna put the chain back on. This is a new chain, by the way. A new chain's only like $20 for this thing. If you want to know the part number, it's one of these. Probably that 3610 005 0055, and hopefully that'll give you the idea of which chain to get and which file size, the 4mm or 5/32 file size. This is the micro chain. I've got the original bar and chain on here. Really great. I've been sharpening the old chain, did just fine. New chain, wow, 20 bucks, what a difference. I'm gonna put that back on off camera and put it back together, and then we'll crank her up. I got the chain back on. Just thought I'd show you this mechanism one more time. Just turning it a slight bit, drops the tension off that chain. And this is how it goes on. So I'm gonna screw this cover plate back on. All goes on very easy. Just that one knob grabs that screw, and that's it. Like I said, loosen it with that little knob there, tighten it up, and then tighten your plate down. You're good to go. I have not cranked this in several days. I used it 2 weekends ago, so it's been 2 weeks. I'll show you the easy start system, which I showed in a previous video. Let's see. That locks it. Alright. There's no primer bulb. There is a full choke, half choke run off. To get it all the way to the full choke, so you got to squeeze the trigger, and then it locks when you let go. Got it locked this time. I didn't before. You just pull it. This is the easy start till it tries to start. There we go. It tried, so I'm going to move it up to half choke. And that's it. That's how easy it cranks up. That was 2 weeks of not running, and that's how good it is. Really great saw. Can't say enough good things about it. Even with that thin chain and bar, it's been super. Really like it. Inexpensive. I've not had any repairs done on or anything. It cranks every time and runs. Just chops up things. I've cut down 5 or 6 trees, smaller trees. The hickory tree last weekend, about 10 inches in diameter at the base, and I cut this parts of the limbs and trunk off this Bradford pear. That's the remaining stump. It's about 24 inches across at the bottom, so need a bit bigger saw for that, I think. But some of those larger limbs and trunks are 8 inches across. There's one down there that's about 10, but it goes through those no problem. It's really been a good saw. If you got any questions or comments, please let me know. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, if it helped you in any way. If you're having trouble with your tensioning system, hopefully that'll put you on the right track. And have a great day.